Hello, everyone. The Oak and Leaf is on location at Taylor Smoke in Newport News. And we have the pleasure of sitting next to a business owner of Taylor Smoke, Miss Latosha Veney. Did I say that right?
Yes, how you doing?
Thank you so much for having us. This is very exciting for us and for the Oak and Leaf. We're really happy to be here. We've been here before. My wife and I had a great time.
Glad to have you.
Excellent. And so let's begin with, are you from Newport News originally?
I'm originally from a small town called Lancaster County, which is
Okay.
like an hour and 30 minutes from here.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I
So
moved to Newport News
okay.
right after graduation.
So you are a Virginian.
I
Yeah.
am.
You were born in Virginia. And so you moved to Newport News after graduation. And let's begin with this. How did your cigar journey begin with you? Like, what was your introduction into the world of cigar?
Hmm. So it was actually introduced to me through a associate. She told me about cigars. I was looking to do something different as far as business because I've always been in the home care, healthcare field.
Okay.
So we took a trip and I went to Atlanta Cigar Week. I went to Charlotte Cigar Week, and it was the culture, the type
Yeah.
of people that's in the industry that drew me to looking more into it.
That's fascinating. So you were already a businesswoman. You had a business mind, right? And it just clicked for you.
It just clicked. A lot of learning. I'm still learning
Oh,
now, but as
yeah.
far as the business aspect, it was something that was kind of natural for me.
Okay.
Yeah. So
But how did Taylor Smoke come into the mix? Because this is a franchise. You're a franchise owner of this location in Newport News.
So what happened was at one of the cigar events that we went to, the idea came up, oh, we need to bring this to Newport News. My associate had already met Preston, who's the franchisor for Taylor Smoke, at another event. So we got back in town. We gave him a call. He had mentioned that he might be starting franchising. So we reached out and he was like, perfect. You know, he set up a meeting. We all got together and we decided like, this is what we want to do.
Wow. So then this is the first franchise?
Yes. There was actually another location that opened before us, but we are the first in the Hampton Roads area.
Okay. Where is Taylor Smoke? Where do they originate from?
Taylor Smoke is originated in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Oh, Charlotte, North Carolina.
So there was one in Epic Center in Charlotte, and right now there's one in Concord, which the franchisor. So
excellent. And so I know that you've had some early success with this franchise, with your business, because you've moved to a bigger location, right? Can you tell me about that? Like, where did you start off? And what was different about this location versus the other location?
So the other location, which is right at the other end of the shopping center, started out there. Things went well. We were starting to get packed out, like where there was only standing room. We had ventilation on one side because in Virginia, you have to have smoking and non-smoking. So the non-smoking area was very, very small. We were seeing a lot of couples come out. The husband might smoke. The wife didn't smoke. When the smoke got too thick, it was time to go. So we were watching people leave out the door. So I was like, it might be time for change, even though I was a little leery because it was like a quick change. Like we had just been there like a little over a year.
Wow. Well, it's a good problem to have, right?
It is.
Growing, you had a lot of traffic, and this more square footage on this side. And I noticed you have a whole restaurant side. There's a stage on the other side as well, right?
Yes.
You have a smoking area here, and you have a key.
Correct.
What is the square footage here now?
The square footage here is a little over 4,000 square feet. Yeah. The old location was a little over 2,000, so it's like double the size.
And you know what's unique about this place compared to other cigar lounges is that you serve food and that you serve spirits, right?
Yes.
Talk to me about that.
So we are probably one of the only on this side that I'm aware of in Hampton Roads area that has a full bar, full restaurant, which makes it good because people aren't having to leave and go eat and then come back to smoke, or, they're able to do everything in one location.
Yeah, that's great. I had, I think it was like an Agnes cheeseburger burger with sweet potato fries. It was great. I paired it with a Plasencia cigar that one time I came over here, and an old fashioned.
Yes.
I had a great time. And my wife also, she joined me for dinner. Excuse me. She joined me for dinner and a cigar. So that's really great.
Yeah.
Talk to me about, obviously, this is a very obvious question. You're a woman,
Right.
right? And what people seem to think is a male dominated kind of
Industry.
industry.
That's true.
But I'm going to tell you something. When I went down to the Dominican Republic, when you look at the farms and who's harvesting the cigars, they're women.
Women.
When you look at the people sorting the leaves, right? Because you have to
Women.
sort it by color, texture, right? Quality. They're sorting the filler, the wrapper, the binder. Women.
Women.
When you're looking at the room where they're rolling the cigars, they're bunching it up, rolling it. Women, right?
Correct.
It's like we're in from beginning to end in the whole supply chain or market chain. The women are heavily involved, right?
That's true.
So for me, I think I'm rooting for you. I'm like, yes, because
I appreciate it.
it comes full circle, right?
Right.
And why not have a female owned cigar lounge where women feel comfortable and the guys too, right?
Exactly.
And it's just you no longer have women just in the background. Now you have women in the forefront, leading the charge, smoking the cigars. I'm proud of you, and I'm glad to be part of this. Be part of this interview that we're having here, getting to know you a little bit more.
Thank you.
Tell me, how has it been for you? Did you know that it was a male-dominated industry when you got into it?
When I first got into it, I knew it was a male-dominant industry based upon events that I went to, based upon things that I had seen like throughout social media. So going in, I was a little leery, as if, like, how are they going to adapt to me being a female lounge owner? But now looking into it, that's brought on some of my success. I've been able to have women come in. They can relate to me. I can relate to them. I can tell them, because we get a lot of newbies. So me being new as well, I'm able to tell them like what I started off with, how I expanded my palette, and making them feel very comfortable in this industry. So
what like for people that I always felt where women are, money follows, right? That's just the way it is. Where women feel comfortable and welcome, there's money to be made, right? So anybody who's smart enough, if anybody who thinks about starting a cigar lounge, they should be thinking of that.
That's
right?
true.
What advice do you have for those potential cigar lounge owners or cigar lounge owners today, if they want to make that environment more welcoming to women? Do you have an idea about that?
Yeah. So my thoughts is definitely catering to what a woman wants in regards to going to a lounge. One of the difference from my old location, like I said, we had good ventilation, but the complaints were still, I don't want to have smoke in my hair. I don't want, so coming here, I wanted to make sure that we had great ventilation. So making sure the ventilation is good. When it comes to the drink side, women love a pretty drink. A lot of people drink with their eyes these days. So making sure we dressed up the drinks. We have Taylor Smoke ambassadors. I always make sure they're going around. They're asking them, what are you smoking? What do you know about cigars? Introducing them to cigars. Yeah. Just making them feel not so out of place.
Yeah, feel them
welcoming.
Women. And your ambassadors are female?
I have 2 female ambassadors and 2 male ambassadors.
It works. So that works great.
Yeah.
It's good to have that. And I think, can you tell when a newbie is in here? You can tell when
I can tell. And most of the time they'll stop us and say, I'm sorry, this is embarrassing, but I'm new to this. And I'm like, it's nothing to be embarrassed about. Sometimes we ask them like, what are you drinking, or what are you planning on eating tonight? And try to pair a cigar with, what drink they're having, or if they're getting a cigar, I always say, if you're smoking this, pair it with the old fashioned. And a lot of times females think old fashioned is a male drink. And then once you explain it to them, and once they get that first taste, when they come back, it's the old fashioned for them. So,
awesome. Now, since you brought up cigars and stuff, like, what am I smoking here?
You're smoking a TS10, and that's a Taylor Smoke cigar made by Definition.
Definition.
Yes.
Now, this is an exclusive Definition cigar lounge. Am I correct? Did I say that right? How would you
Not
say it?
exclusive because we
Okay,
carry all brands,
got
but
it.
we will be a definition branded cigar lounge.
What does that mean?
So with that being said, what will take place anniversary weekend, which is August the 6th through the 9th, you will see a lot of definition merch. We will carry all faces of the definition cigars. When definition get new releases, we're the first ones to get them.
Okay.
And what also happens with that process too is whatever needs I have as far as if I'm having a large event, Definition Cigars is committed to helping me get the things I need so that the event can be successful.
Where are they from?
They are based out of Texas, Dallas, Texas.
Texas. And do you know a little bit about what I'm smoking? Where is it made? Is it made in Nicaragua?
Nicaragua,
Okay.
and it has a San Andreas wrapper.
Nice.
It's a mild to full body cigar. It's one of the ones that we introduced to our mid experienced cigar smokers.
This is a perfect cigar. It's burning very well. It lit very nicely. It has a nice smooth taste. A little spicy, but that's natural with the Nicaraguas and the San Andreas. Yeah. Very good. This looks like a ring. Looks like a very pretty ring.
Yes.
Right? Now, can you take it off and put it on your finger?
Yeah, so a lot of people do. So what's unique about the Definition cigars is the band, of course. When people see them, they come in all different colors. A lot of people do take them off. They put them on their ring fingers. There's some nights they may have 3 or 4 on, or we'll see them later. Yeah. So for me, I think the band is something that definitely set Definition cigars apart.
Excellent. Is there a code is red? Does red mean spicy? Does green mean?
No, each cigar, the band or the name represents something with the owner of Definition Cigars.
The owner of Definition Cigars. How did you meet? How did you guys pair up? As far as the Taylor Smoke and Newport News and Definition Cigars.
So I met Jamon, which is the owner of Definition Cigars, through Preston, which is the franchisor. When we first opened, he introduced me to him. I didn't know a lot about cigars at the time. So I was like, okay, if I get a few boxes, if I put them into the lounge, my seasoned members or seasoned cigar smokers are going to let me know how they are. Okay. So we got a few boxes. We brought them in. The boxes went like that.
Like that. Okay.
So I was like, this has to be a must-have for the lounge. Now, not only do we sell them by the single sticks, they're also being purchased by the boxes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And as the owner of the cigar lounge, what's the advantage of pairing up with the Definition? I mean, I can imagine you could have paired up with different companies, but
the advantage is with that being one of our top selling cigars. Again, the advantage is getting the exclusive cigars from him. The limited edition cigars, we're able to get anything exclusive that he brings out. We're able to get those. Yeah. Also, any branding that I might need that we can go in together, Definition and Taylor Smoke merch. Anything that I need for, like I said, events and things like that. He's committed to making sure that we have what we need.
It's a couple of milestones that you're hitting, right? Because you're going to have your 3-year anniversary.
3-year anniversary coming up.
In this location or
3-year in general, but it's also, it'll be like a month away from the opening of this. So it'll be 1 year here and then 3-year in general.
Okay. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you.
And how long have you been in partnership with Definition? How long has this lounge been in a Definition lounge?
So it's just starting to be a Definition lounge. I've had Definition cigars right from the beginning. Okay. And then the more we were selling, the more conversations I would have with Jamon in regards to Definition cigars. And with Jamon being from the DMV area, I was like, why not make this a branded Definition lounge? So we had the conversation. We both decided to work well for business. And then that's what we did.
That's awesome. Is there anything else you want to share with the public about, I know you come across as a very authentic person, that you care about what you're doing, and it shows in the lounge. Right. I love the decor. You got beautiful furniture here, very comfortable. You can tell we've been smoking, but the smoke dissipates pretty quickly. You got a really good system here. All are welcomed at the Taylor Smoke.
All are welcomed. We have smoking side. We have a non-smoking side for the non-smokers. So husbands that want to come out and wives don't want to smoke, they can go on the other side, have a nice drink and relax. We're big about community here. Okay. So we are a lot like family. So we try to create like a family type atmosphere where everybody really feels welcome.
And you also have an outdoor seating space.
We do.
Which is awesome. Every cigar lounge wants to have an outdoor seating. So you got the full package.
We got the full package, and we're
Right.
still working on the outside because there's some things that I want to do in the near future.
Yeah.
But if you come through in the evening time, late evening, most people are sitting outside on the patio. So that's been a great advantage to the business as well.
I like it. You know, people always think about cigar lounges when it's cold. They want a place to smoke, but it's like 100 degrees outside. It's a good place to smoke.
That's for sure.
Right.
And then even with it being hot outside, they will still go outside and smoke. Yeah. So
that's great.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Oak. He's got a few questions.
Okay, sure.
So, Latosha, I again have to say congratulations on 3 years. That's phenomenal.
Thank you.
Let's do cheers real quick.
Cheers.
Okay. And I wouldn't be Mr. Oak if I didn't ask, what you sipping on?
I'm sipping on a tequila old fashioned.
Tequila old fashioned.
Made with G4.
Okay. Awesome. So the only substitution is the whiskey?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I like that. I'm sipping on a regular old fashioned. This one has Woodford in there. So far it's pretty good. Now I noticed that the orange is a little toasted. Do you guys smoke it beforehand?
Them. Yes, we do.
I like it.
Yeah.
Tailor smoke makes sense, right?
Makes sense. Yes.
Okay. So this part, what we're going to talk about now is what we call cigar shotgun. Okay. What that means is I'm going to just ask you a couple questions, multiple choice. Just choose which one is best for you.
Okay.
Okay. So mild, medium, or full strength?
Medium.
Medium? Would you have a go-to cigar when you smoke medium?
I have a couple of cigars that's go-to for me.
Okay.
I've really been stuck on the definition of cigars lately, so I've been doing the mild to medium DC Connecticut.
Okay.
There is a Champagne 10th Anniversary Padoma cigar, which is one of my favorite sticks as well.
No, I'm not.
Yeah. So those are my really go-tos.
So which one of these I'm smoking? I know out of the definition.
That is a DC Pivot.
DC Pivot.
Mm-hmm.
Very smooth. I'm getting more like mild to medium. You know, not getting any black pepper or anything like that, but it's just a nice smooth one. So I think this would be a great cigar for people who want to start out.
Definitely.
V cut, straight cut, or punch?
V cut.
V cut? Why V cut?
I just like the pull from the V cut.
Same here. I love the Pac-Man shape. I think you get the best pull for it, too, especially if you want that plume. So that works out phenomenally.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let's talk about lighting your cigar. Soft flame, torch, or do you like old school cedar stick?
Torch.
Okay.
And I say torch just because that's what I started out with. So I've just stuck to that. But we do get quite a few members that like the cedar stick. So
okay, got it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a torch person myself, just because I do a lot of smoking outside.
Right.
So it makes a little bit more sense to have a torch because, again, the one advantage of the soft flame, if you're traveling on an airport, they won't take your lighter that way. Yeah. Okay.
I have a question for you. In regards to the soft, like, is there a difference in?
What's the advantage?
So the advantage there are a lot of people with some old school thinking when it comes to lighting the cigar. The feeling is with a soft flame, it decreases the chance of you actually burning the leaves too far because, again, a lot of people don't know how to hold a torch.
Right.
You know what I mean? So a lot of times people get that charred thing, and then when they smoke the cigar, they don't appreciate the leaves because, again, they've pre-charred it.
Right.
The soft flame decreases that chance of happening. So that's why a lot of people use soft flame.
Okay.
Same thing with the cedar stick, because the cedar stick mimics the soft flame, but the difference is that you get that aroma of the cedar on top of that as well. So right now we're sipping on a couple different drinks, right? So again, in this case, is tequila your go-to, or is old-fashioned your go-to when it comes to your alcohol?
Tequila is my go-to. So I've always been a tequila girl, but I never thought about having a tequila old-fashioned. So one day while being here, one of the liquor reps came in and visited, and it was like, "Oh, you all need to try a tequila old-fashioned." I was like, "Tequila and an old-fashioned?" Because I'd never heard of it.
Yeah.
But then ever since I tried it, I've been kind of stuck to that, and that's been something that I've been able to introduce to the female smokers as well.
Got it.
And they love it. So
what's the proof on the G4? That's the one you said. That's the tequila you use on there?
Yeah. I don't want to make it up. I want to say 80.
80?
But yeah.
That sounds like, because tequila usually is not over 100 proof.
Yeah,
so
I want to say 80.
So it almost sounds like a little mellow on that one. That one has a good amount of agave in there, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Okay.
No extra stuff.
Yeah, I'm going to have to try that one. That sounds actually kind of smooth. Yeah.
It's amazing.
Okay, gotcha. Well, Latosha, once again, we greatly appreciate you letting us come into your house. Anyone in Newport News, make sure you come out to Tailored Smoke. Come see Latosha. She will take care of you. What you guys puffing on? Until next time.